Welcome everybody, I'm Deidre.
I'm Darius.
We're Nice Treks. We're here at Universal Studios Orlando. We are going to talk about each and every single ride here. We did this video a couple years ago, but there have been some changes.
And every now and then we do get the questions of like, hey, what kind of ride is there? Or what's the funnest thing to do?
We're going to tell you our favorites and which ones we might skip over. Just because they're not our thing.
I think I might have a few.
Alright, let's go have some fun.
Let's do it!
Alright, when you first enter the park, you're gonna come across Despicable Me Minion Mayhem. It looks like Gru's house.
Last time we went in it, it was not 3D.
Okay, so this is no longer a 3D ride, but the seats still move, so
yes.
It's an interactive sit-down screen ride.
Yeah, because I remember you saying that it helped out your stomach a little bit.
Yeah, no 3D glasses.
Right. So this was definitely a little better on your stomach.
Yeah, still take a Dramamine, but not as bad as it used to be. Next ride in Universal Studios is Rip Ride Rocket. This roller coaster is rough and tough. It has height restrictions for both short and tall. You can't be too tall to ride this. This is not an inversion, it's actually just a twist. And it's a super fun roller coaster. You get to pick your favorite song while you're getting strapped in. Give it a try if you're a coaster lover. The next ride here at Universal Studios is The Tonight Show, Race Through New York, starring Jimmy Fallon.
And I am also on The Tonight Show. I just want you to know that.
So this is also kind of like the Minions, except you do get 3D glasses. It's a screen ride. The seat like shakes and tilts side to side. And honestly, this is one that a lot of people sleep on. I kind of like it.
I like it for the ACs.
AC is great in there, so good. And sometimes they'll have entertainment while you're waiting to get in line. So the ride, the queue, is kind of hard to understand. You go in, the first floor, they give you a color. When the lights up top ding your color, then you go up the stairs. And then when they call your color upstairs, then you get into the queue. There's stuff to look at down low, like memorabilia is amazing.
Awesome.
Upstairs, if it's super busy, they'll have entertainment like Hashtag Panda,
still cool.
the Quartet guys. Like they've got a stage, so.
Could you imagine the people in the costume for Hashtag Panda and they're like doing the dances and the footsteps?
Yeah.
And then they're like, ugh. Like, can you imagine how tired they are? Or
they're super tired.
Or they're like, do that, like, you know, it's such a repetitive thing that it doesn't tire them out and it's just something they do.
Any costumed character has got to be exhausted by the end of their set, I swear.
Every now and then you'll find Hashtag Panda actually in one of those.
Oh yeah, they'll open the window, or he'll come down here and say hello.
Hello. I'm not gonna lie, at first he creeped me out a little bit.
Yeah.
But
he's pretty cool. He's cool.
Hashtag Panda's growing on me.
Yeah. Next ride here in Universal Studios is Revenge of the Mummy. This recently got a refurbishment and Brendan Fraser is still in there. It's still the same ride. They've upgraded it though. There's some new show elements. It's a little bit smoother. All the fire is working now. It does have a height restriction. If you're wondering about height restrictions, you can go on our channel. We've done a video.
Yeah.
So, they're dancing now.
Oh yeah.
They got the dance party. But we'll actually link that video down below if you're wondering about height restrictions. It's dark in there. It's a little scary. So if you've got kids that may not like that, you might want to skip it or leave it with the parents. You can do child swap on this though. They have a child swap room. It is a launched coaster. It's all indoors too. So if you need a break from the outside elements, definitely hop in line. The next ride here at Universal Studios is Transformers, the ride 3D. This one is a very 3D ride. You've got the goggles, you've got the moving vehicle, and it's gonna spin you, it's gonna move you this way and that, it's gonna drop you.
So not physically drop. Yes.
I mean a little bit.
I mean, I guess.
A little bit.
Yeah. Something like that.
It's got the feeling of having a big drop.
Yes. There's only one part that I always get motion sickness on this ride.
Yeah, so there's a part where, you're helping the Transformers fight the Decepticons. And there's a part where one of the Decepticons grabs your vehicle and he like lassos you and chains you and then drags you through a high-rise building.
Yeah.
And I don't know,
it's like once you get smashed into the building and then like you stop and then it pulls you again and you're out.
I feel like maybe, all the beams passing you by real fast through the building, I feel like that's what gets me.
Probably that's what it is.
But no, super fun ride, and a great way to get out of the elements. So definitely recommend you do this ride. Very fun. Our next ride is Fast and the Furious Supercharged. You're gonna get on a party bus with like 60 of your closest friends, maybe a little too close. You're not gonna know everybody. You're gonna get to know your stranger friends very fast because they squish you in that bus. This ride is,
It's about family.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. We always do things for family around here. And that's right.
Okay. I don't like this ride. But listen, every time I go on it, I'm just like, that wasn't so bad. It was alright.
It's alright.
I know, but listen.
It's amazing.
Okay, if you love the Fast and the Furious rides, you're going to like this because there's just all the characters and the cars, and it feels like you're racing down the highway. But like my complaints are with like the visual aspect. Vin Diesel is as big as that helicopter that he's supposedly hanging onto. There's no perspective. They could have done so much better.
But ride or die.
Right, I mean, listen, ride or die. You feel like you're gonna die. Gringotts is our next ride here at Universal Studios. This is gonna be an indoor ride. It's a roller coaster, but it also has 3D screens. You get 3D goggles. And the inside of it actually looks like Gringotts Bank. It is amazingly awesome. One of the best rides in the whole park. The theming is fantastic. You actually go down the elevator into the caverns with like the trolls and I don't know how to explain it. There's dragons, there's bank vaults, there's Voldemorts.
Now, y'all don't know, don't read the stories. So Bellatrix got a baby daddy, and he who must not be named.
Are you sure that's not fanfic?
Is the daddy.
I think that might be fanfic.
That's the daddy.
Voldemort and Bellatrix had a kid?
Yep.
I think that's fanfic. I don't know if that's true. Is this canon?
That's the daddy.
Okay, I need to know. Somebody let me know if this is canon. Did J.K. Rowling confirm? I don't know. I don't believe it.
He's the pappy.
Oh my god. Ride this ride when you come here. Experience all of Diagon Alley. This ride is the best.
And 10 out of 10 on AC.
Oh, the best.
10 out of 10.
You might be cold by the time you come out.
This is one of my favorite rides. Actually, this is my favorite ride.
This is your favorite ride?
This is my favorite ride here in the park.
So mine's the Mummy, yours is Gringotts.
Yes.
Nice. Next ride at Universal Studios is Men in Black Alien Attack. This ride is super air conditioned. If you need a break from the heat, hop in this line. If you're soaking wet, you're gonna be cold by the time you come out. This is a shooting game, kind of like if you've ridden Buzz Lightyear or Toy Story Mania over at Disney World.
And it's got the beat. The bop.
Oh, so many bops, this whole area.
Yeah, that's right. I killed the robot, by the way. I did that.
Next up is the Simpsons Ride. This will ruin my day every single time. But Adarius loves it.
Yeah, because I love the Simpsons. So
Yeah. You like the Simpsons.
It is what it is. Where's one?
Explain this ride. I feel like you can do it better than me.
So about this ride, I think at one point in time, I believe it was 3D. People complained and about motion sickness, and they were okay. But then now that it's not 3D, people are still complaining because of motion sickness.
I feel like it's just a motion sickness ride, yeah?
Yeah, it really is. But if you're a Simpsons fan and you're okay with motion and you're not, you got a strong stomach, it's the ride for you and me. And
so you just sit in a car like that, right?
Sit in a car like that, and
Okay.
basically you're about to get on this super fun roller coaster, and then what's his name? Bob?
Yeah.
No, Sideshow Bob. Sideshow Bob hijacks the ride.
Oh, jeez.
And then so now he's in control of this ride, and now you're in fight to survive.
Yeah, see, I couldn't even follow the storyline because the one time I rode this, it was awful for me. So, no.
If you don't have a strong stomach, you're definitely easy to get motion sickness.
Yeah.
It's not the ride for you.
Dang.
Not maybe, but it's not the ride for you.
All right, we're rounding out the tour here in Woody Woodpecker's Kid Zone. Well, let's go take a look at the rides over here. All right, guys, we were going to show you the Woody Woodpecker's Nut House Coaster next. However, this whole back area of the park is going to be gone as of January 2023. So if you make it there before then, great. There is a coaster back here. It's a kiddie coaster. It's all outdoors, comparable to the Barnstormer over in Magic Kingdom and Walt Disney World. But Fievel's Water Playland, Curious George, Water Playland, the DreamWorks Destination Studio where you can dance with all the characters, and Donkey's Meet and Greet are all going to be gone. So I will say goodbye to these in another video, but I didn't want you to get your hopes up if you're coming for spring break next year. This ride will not be here. You got sucked into the spiral, didn't you?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it happened. Yeah, that was awesome.
What I was trying to tell you was that E.T. is like my most relaxing ride. Like if I'm in a bad mood or I'm sad, just give a little ride on E.T. and everything's suddenly better.
Yes, E.T.
Oh no.
Oh. It is. It's got a pretty good smell in there.
Yeah, everybody raves about the smell, but we're actually gonna go ride it because people were saying that the smell was different. Let's see if it still smells the same. So it normally smells like pine and basement, like a forest and a basement combined. Honestly, I don't smell anything yet, and that's odd because normally you do by now. They definitely changed the smell.
Yeah, there's definitely a smell change. I don't know if it's because they might have added something new.
Like I feel like they're wanting to revamp the ride, but they can't replace anything in there because Steven Spielberg was like, "Don't touch my ride." So maybe in the contracts they didn't mention anything about smells. So they're like, one way we could revamp the ride without asking Steven Spielberg's permission is the smell. And
maybe.
I mean, I don't hate it.
It's a guess.
But I don't like it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a lot stronger, but not with the smell we're used to smell.
Yeah, no. Usually it's like a pine basement, mildewy, walk through the forest in the fall with dead leaves on the ground type of smell.
Oh, what if that smell they've been using? Sorry.
Well, someone needs coffee.
But what if that smell they've been using beforehand?
Yeah.
Or something they had on hand, like in inventory, and now they run out and they discontinue.
So like, oh no.
Yeah, like they discontinue the smell that they actually had.
Those shipping delays everybody talks about.
Yeah.
Curse you, shipping delays.
So maybe that could be it?
So I feel the new smell is different in different areas. There's definitely like a grassy smell. The ocean air smell is in here. But also s'mores, like burnt stuff.
Now that one I didn't quite get, but she got it. So.
Yeah, it's like fresh cut wood, but also kind of burning wood, but also like a campfire, but also like s'mores. I know there's a lot of smells that we're not used to.
Trying to go for a campfire kind of
campfire vibe. I mean,
maybe it's like the kids went camping with E.T. and then now, and then when they got on a ride, then that's when they were on a run with it.
So I will say the burning smell does match whenever E.T.'s like, he returns to his home planet and everything's dying. That matches. And the air, the fresh air, the blue smell matches when you're flying through the air.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, that is all the rides at Universal Studios Orlando. If you're thinking, oh my gosh, wait, you missed Shrek. You gotta go back.
Well,
do we have some news for you? There is no more Shrek.
No Shrek.
Shrek is gone.
He is gone. But don't give up hope.
Yeah,
Don't be sad yet.
There's a ride coming in its place, rumored to be a Minions theme. Monsters Cafe is also gone. I know it's not a ride, but they're both just like under construction right now. That whole first block.
And we know. Why Minions? Why didn't you keep
Minions.
Shrek?
Minions is their moneymaker, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for trekking with us. Thank you so much to all of our followers. If you'd like to help support us, we do have a follower button here on YouTube. We have the ability now to receive stars on Facebook, and if you can't support us financially, we understand.
Yes.
But definitely give this video a like, subscribe, hit the bell, share with your friends.
Let us know how we did. I mean, if you like this video.
Yeah. If you liked it, let us know and tell us what you want us to go and do next.
Yes.
We're down for anything.
We always read the comments. We don't respond back in time, but we do read them. So we do read them in time.
We always read the comments. We will respond back. It's just sometimes not very timely since we work lots of hours every week. So
yes, some of you might have already caught me. Some of you might have already caught her. So you already know how that goes for us.
Yeah, for those of you that have seen us at work, You caught us. I work at Disney, you work at Universal, so you're bound to see us here sometime.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We won't say exactly where.
No.
That's going to be
It's a surprise.
be a thing for you to find.
Thank you so much for checking with us, and we'll see you real soon. Bye.